Hiya, hiya. Now, a little birdie told me that this is your first time having a dentist's appointment in a little while. Is that true? Yeah? Well, don't worry. I am going to get everything sorted out for you. Now, first things first, before I start, we need to have an assessment to find out what exactly we need to do today. So, I'm gonna put my mask on. Keep everything nice and sterile. I'm gonna put this mask on real quick, so that way I can better make sure that I'm well protected and I'm taking care of you real good. Okay, so next thing, so I'm gonna use this card right here to assess the situation of what's looking to be right and or wrong with your teeth. We're gonna write down what the issues are and how we can best reach them. Yep. So, do you mind telling me your name? Okay. It's the exact same as all my records. Fantastic. Alright. Okay. Now, let me take a look at these teeth of yours real quick. Now, just from the outside, I will admit I'm seeing a few problems already. Now, we are definitely having some problems with brushing, which we need to get fixed. That's okay. It happens. When's the last time that you brushed your teeth? Do you brush them regularly? Okay, well, we're gonna have to work on that. But that's okay. Well, it looks like there might be some gum or some food or something. But that's not what I'm worried about right now. What I'm worried about right now is these are definitely having some cavities starting to form. So those are gonna be marked. One moment. Those are gonna be marked. The bottom one in the back right side here. So that's gonna be A. And that top one third from the back. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one's not doing so good either. So let's see here. Let's see if maybe on the other side things are a little better. Or maybe we need to address some other problems over there. Okay, so it is looking pretty good, all things considered. But there's obviously something that you've got going on in there. We'll figure that out in a second. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to address those. We'll see whether or not we need to perform surgery today. Don't worry, you don't need to do anything like that. Just a simple procedure. Just get those handled. Get rid of those for you. And everything will be okay. Okay, now I'm going to open your mouth just to assess the situation so that we can get started on addressing all the problems. Okay, so place you down right there. And then, oh my goodness. Oh, well, honey, you've got the worst case of mouth babies I think I've ever seen. We're gonna have to work on that. You have a lot of them in addition to whatever else you've got kind of stuck in your teeth. But you also have a very severe case of mouth babies. You can tell because not only are the babies, well, there's a lot of them, but there's also the fact that the babies, the case of mouth babies has gotten so far progressed that the babies are starting to discolor. Now, it can be handled, not a problem, but I'm definitely gonna have to mark that down. I am seeing a few more, just one more cavity, I think. Not sure if there's another one in there, but at least there's one on this back side here. So that's definitely gonna be one that we're gonna have to be mindful of. I'm just gonna mark those down real quick. So there's that one there. Then there was that one here. There's this one here. And honestly, with this virus, this cases, I can't entirely see what exactly is beneath all of this, because that's the most severe thing. And then from that point, we can kind of figure it all out, you know? So, first things first, we're gonna have to handle that. So, let me see here. Let me see what I can do with this. Okay, I've got a few picks here on my tray. Got this one. There's some glitter in this one. It's pretty. I like the colors. And then I've got a more fine detailed one too. So I've got a few different options. We're just gonna kind of look around in here and see what we can do. But first things first, we're definitely gonna have to get these out of there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Might be a bit of a slow process, but actually I'm gonna need a little bit of space on my tray, because we're gonna need to remove these and place them on a surface. So let me move some things around here real quick so we can slide some stuff over. One moment. There we go. And that way, as we get these out, we'll be able to transfer them a little easier over onto there. There we go. So how did you just not notice that they were in there? Yeah, I mean, they feel just mostly like a little bit of agitation. It seems like with these cavities, you're probably already having some mild toothaches at the very least, so I suppose it probably is kind of hard to notice, you know? Yeah, it's easy to, oh, pardon me, it's an easy to go undiagnosed kind of thing. Yeah, well, people don't talk about them very much. Do you mind if I just reach in there? Okay, thank you. So, yeah, well, it's not something that people talk about very much. I feel like we need to start doing some more education on the dangers. Yeah, well, if you left them untreated for a while, they'd just be, you know, making it a little difficult for you to eat more so than anything else. It's not one of those situations where a case of mouth babies is really gonna make you, you know, violently ill, but it might be uncomfortable to eat for a bit. It does look like that's kind of merged into whatever other food or gum. It's looking like gum, probably, that you've been letting get stuck in between your teeth. But that's okay. We're gonna handle that too. We're gonna get it all fixed and figured out. Don't you worry. Let's see here. Oh, this one's kind of stuck in there. Let's see. Let me see here. flew out of there, didn't it? You see here. It's not very sanitary, but it did happen. But more importantly, it's out now. Well, yeah, you can, if you'd like to take him home with you, you can. Okay. I'd be more than happy to. Oh, I think there's still a few more in there somewhere. Let me just kind of get a good idea of what we're working with here. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. There is still one in there. Yeah, they mess up the whole natural ecosystem of your mouth. There we go. Put that one there. Is there anything else in there? Any other ones? I don't think so. I think we're okay. I think it's looking alright. All things considered. So okay, so now I'm going to begin with the process of cleaning all of this out of your mouth so I can get a little bit of a better look at the inside of your mouth. Oh, well, thankfully that just came out just so quick and easy, didn't it? Okay, let's keep on going. Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of different cases. You don't normally see mouth babies, but this slime is pretty common, especially in mouths that are already kind of having some other problems. It just tends to kind of build up a little bit. Yeah, I mean, healthy bacteria is one thing, but this is a lot. Let's see. We might need to cut down on a little bit of the slime left over in your mouth. We'll just do kind of a reduction more so than anything else. Yeah, won't completely get rid of it, but we'll kind of remove it and see how to go from there. Yeah, we'll just kind of see how best to go about that. We'll figure that all out. Yeah, don't you worry about it. It's all gonna be okay. Let's see here. A moment. God, I just need to check something. I think I got a message on my page here about another dental case, but I think it's alright. I think we're okay. Don't you worry at all. There we go. Just put it on mute and the world is good. Okay. Honestly, with as much of the other stuff that this has managed to pull out of your mouth, it's actually kind of helping you out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Let me try to see if I can get some of this gum out here. There we go. At least a little bit. Maybe. There you go. I'm starting to imagine that there's other little babies in there somewhere for some reason. Yeah, there's some more of that gum in there. Let's see if I can get that out of there. Let's see. What's really mixed in there, huh? Thankfully, it's not something that we can't fix. Let's see here. certainly sticky. It's gotten all kinds of merch. I don't know what I was doing for a second there. I thought that I should have the urge to leave the instrument in your mouth. Would not be very responsible of me. Granted, this is my 3rd day on the job, so. Well, yeah, I've seen a lot of cases in my 3 days of being here. Well, and I used to wash all the dental instruments before I got to perform operations myself. Yep. In fact, it's definitely looking like we'll have to perform at least a little operation today, but don't you worry, I've got it all under control. Let's see here. Oh yeah, now that's much better. That's a much more manageable amount. So let's just kind of take this out for now. We'll put this back in a little bit. But for now, I'm gonna just kind of come through here and get the rest of it all cleaned out. No, you're doing great. What seems to have kind of cooled a little bit. Well, that makes things easier for me. I'm not gonna complain. There we go. That thing needs to stay away from all that gum. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. This is looking a little better. Now we can actually get to the matter at hand, huh? Okay. Let's give it one more little look real quick. Now let's see if there was anything that I didn't see before that we're seeing now. How about, let's see here. Okay, so first things first, there is at least 2 more just on the inside of these 2 teeth. So I'm gonna have to mark those down too. Give me just one moment. Gotta put these down so that I can then, let's see here. Okay, so another 1/3 from here, and then 1, 2. So there, thereabouts. Okay. Is there anything on the inside of your mouth here? Let's see. Oh, there is a one hiding. Don't think there's any others, thankfully. Oh, there's. Spoke too soon. So there's those 2. So there's another one. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's what it looks like we're working with today. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 affected teeth. So we're gonna have to probably work pretty hard here. Let's see here. To handle all of that, but don't you worry at all. It's all gonna be okay. We're gonna get this under control. Alright, so I'm gonna go through. My plan today is to go through to clean up all the leftover food in your mouth. After we do that, we're gonna handle your cavities. And then after we handle the cavities, we're gonna do a deep tooth cleaning. And then you should be ready to go. But I would like to do a demonstration on how we're gonna clean our teeth going forward. And we may need to at least see about whether or not you like the idea of having a retainer. We'll just see. I think that could do you some good. Yeah, so today what we're gonna do is we are gonna definitely need to do some teeth cleaning. Will you do, well, maybe not. Maybe we'll do this. We'll do this. That's the cleaning. And then we're going to need to do a little bit of drilling, unfortunately. And then we'll go over these two together. Hopefully we won't need to do any pulling today. I'm hoping to not have to do any of that. I don't want to do any extractions, but if we are given absolutely no other option, we may have to with your consent. We'll just see how you're feeling about it as we get into this. But first things first, I'm going to start. This tool is a little bit too big for some of these, so I may have to turn to smaller instruments, but that's okay. We'll just see. The only ones that we still have something stuck there is just that one there. So I'm gonna... There we go. Okay. There, well. Have you ever considered having your wisdoms removed? Yeah, your wisdom teeth. Well, the only reason why I say that is because these bottom two look quite, not only do they look really, really, riddled with cavities, but your mouth is also looking a little crowded. We can do that today, but we don't have to. It's not something we gotta do right now. You're not interested. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, so, next thing's next. I am going to have to, unfortunately, we are going to have to numb you, and then we are unfortunately going to have to do a bit of a cavity removal. Okay, so I'm going to give you a small shot in your gums just to numb. Okay. Now you should start feeling the numbing effects there. Just a small pinch. Hardly feel it at all. And now I'm going to attach the drill. Now, I am going to warn you in advance. It does make a bit of noise. Okay? So it's about that level. There's going to be a slight vibration. But overall, you will be okay. And I'll handle it like a split. I'm going to try to be as fast with it as possible. While still being safe, of course. Okay. Ready? All right. Okay. And we could just, let me see here. I'm gonna need another tool really quick. Just to get all of the material out. Those wisdoms are starting to feel real wiggly, aren't they? There we go. Start on the back on this side. Alrighty. That one we're gonna have to really possibly they struggle with a little bit. It's a little more hardy than I anticipated. That's okay though. Nothing that a little bit of help won't fix. Just needs a little help getting removed. There we go. Not that I can't handle. Don't you worry at all. Let me see here. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad I numbed you first. This would not be comfortable to have to endure without numbing agent. But thankfully, even though it looks real scary, I promise you're not feeling a thing. Let me see here. Should we just remove it? I think we should just remove it. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. There we go. Much better. It gives me a better angle. There we go. And boom. Stick that back in there, and it's like it never happened. There we go. We'll get that motif cleaning. Okay. Next one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. You're getting really good at this. Yeah. Have you had to have these done before? No, this is your first time? You could have fooled me. You really had me thinking there for a second. This was just old hat to you. Let's see here. Okay, well that one's real tough too. Jeez, these are real stuck in there. I mean, that is the whole point of cavities, aren't they? A little bit of rot in your teeth. It's okay though. Do not worry. It is all good here. There we go. Now we're gonna get to this one up front. That one there. There we go. And we're gonna do a little scoop, scoop, scoop. Scoop, scoop, scoop. That right off your teeth. Scoop, scoop, scoop. There you go. It's like it never happened. There you go. Now, just because this is easy peasy, don't get to thinking that you can just have as many cavities as you want, okay? We're gonna do this one on the back now. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let me just... It may seem like fun and games, but it's serious business. You don't want to have to deal with big old cavities forever, do you? That's what I thought. Yeah. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal till it starts to feel sensitive to eat ice cream or enjoy a nice snack. Some hot pizza or something. Then all of a sudden it's difficult. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. But before you know it, you are gonna have the prettiest smile in this town. I'll make sure that that's a promise. I'm quite confident in my abilities. Now we've got one more here we're gonna do. Right, that one right there. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yep. I'm very confident that you are going to be so happy the way everything looks. Let's see here. It's taking a little longer than I anticipated. I'm just going to make some slight adjustments to our position here. Make things a little bit easier for me. There we go. See if that does it better. Certainly looks like it did. There we go. Much better. Okay, now I think the only ones we've got left. We've just got one left, actually. Almost done. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just gonna handle this last one on this side real quick. Perfection. I'm just gonna and isn't that a gorgeous smile? It's like I never had cavities in the first place. I know. They're looking better already, but I did make a promise to you. So I do want to get a deep cleaning in. So I'm gonna ask ourselves. I'm gonna switch over to this real quick. Now, you have a very important decision to make, so you better think hard. Do you like bubble gum? Or do you like chocolate? Chocolate or bubble gum? Bubble gum or chocolate? Chocolate or bubble gum? Bubble gum or chocolate? Take all the time you need to think about it. They're both pretty good, all things considered. And I've got plenty of both. Yeah, chocolate? Okay, I'll put this one back then. Alrighty, I'm gonna leave that open. Now we're gonna get to applying some of this. Just to clean them up real nice. Okay, I'll put that away now. Okay. Yep. Okay. And then now we're gonna do a little bit of mouthwash. So I'm gonna give this to you. Okay, and then you're gonna just like that. Alrighty. Now that that's over and done with, we're gonna do a teeth brushing demonstration. So, since you've been having some problems historically with brushing those teeth, I thought I would just give you a refresher course. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't feel bad or embarrassed. It's perfectly normal, okay? So, take your handy dandy toothpaste. Take your handy dandy toothpaste. You're gonna take your toothbrush. And now that we've got some toothpaste on our toothbrush, we're just gonna get in here real good. we're gonna get the tops of our teeth. And then we're gonna get the tops. Then we're gonna get the insides. And then we're gonna get the bottoms. And then, most importantly, you're gonna get your tongue. A lot of people don't like to do it, but it is important. And then I think you are ready to go out on town. Yeah, I think all things considered, I know we discussed maybe doing a retainer fitting, but honestly, your pearly whites are looking so nice, I don't think we need to worry about it. They are perfect head to toe, not a problem inside. I hope that you can now go out into the world with lovely, lovely, lovely shiny teeth and walk around confidently, knowing that you don't have any more cavities. Nothing else to worry about. They are all gone, and you are all good. There you go. No more cavities. No more tooth problems. We are all good, all in a daze.